I'm saying? So I don't know. And then my shit always be the most extreme shit that motherfuckers want to actually do. Because all the Jews and shit be doing is creating scenarios and they be knowing based upon who got influence, they be knowing how they're going to react. So they sit there and treat people like test dummies. This is what they did to Kanye West. They put Kanye West through a trial. Kanye West thought he was just reacting the way he would react. But they actually put him through all that because they know how he will react, because they want us to know, they want to know how we feel about the Jews, how we really feel about them and shit like that. Or that concept. Because everybody who talk about Jews like an actual tribe is retarded. It's a fashion of government. They got a different name for it now though. But for the most part, it's a fashion a government in this motherfucker shit. Yeah, you two know. I be having like 30,000. My mind is the world. There's only two minds here, and I appreciate everybody for hitting that like button. But every now and then, I be thinking like something else going on, real shit. But I don't know why they always want to use me as an example, because I be making them like run around in tears and shit like that in their real life, running around in the Vatican. I don't know. Do they want to like? They figured out a different kind of way to try to punish me or something. Like, I don't know what the fuck, but they need to know I don't give a fuck about physicality and material. So I don't know what war they think they trying to create for me. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You ain't gonna take me through no loopity loops to make me start expressing something in some way. No, motherfucking stars is water, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. And I don't get wet either. You know what I'm saying? I don't get wet off attention. I don't get wet off nothing. No celebrity, nothing. A celebrity ain't shit. I'm Father Madam. I'm the divine masculine and the divine feminine. I'm the whole world's parent. You know what I'm saying? Pardon me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Can't no celebrity teach me shit. Not no Jay-Z, nothing. I could teach Jay-Z something, though. He can live a better life. It don't matter how much money you got or whatever like that. Real shit. We don't come in this world. Angels don't come in this world on no weak shit. So we don't see no weak results, whether we getting attacked or things is flourishing. You got to fight a big fight with an angel. You can't fight no little fight with no angel. You got to get real manipulated. You got to get real psychological. You got to get real delusional and shit like that. You got to go into that world. There's no way to fight an angel if you just realistic in reality. There's no way you can fight an angel like that. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. There's no way. It don't work. It just don't work. So right now they trying to figure out little ways of how to make it work. Let the Lord be with you. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. All I do is be destroying worlds. I'm the famine horse. So all I do is create destructions with civilizations and shit like that. And that's how I get rid of my blockages. So the work speaks for itself. And everything speaks for itself. So it don't matter if I had a blockage or not. I didn't tore down the whole building. That was blocking. And that's the energy you're always supposed to be in. You don't let nothing block you like an asteroid or nothing like that. Because that's what these things be. And these things really just be convincing you and try to spook you out in the spiritual world to make you take another direction, to make you take another path. And let me break that down in the third dimension. This is what the shadow government do and shadow ban individuals to make individuals reavert their speech. Yeah, motherfucker, don't talk about this. Yeah, motherfucker, don't upload that Kanye West interview. Yeah, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And if motherfuckers want to keep their channels, aka stay in survival mode, then they motherfucker have to be bitches at the moment. And that's how it is at the moment. Thank you so much for the Cash App, and I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Real shit. Oh shit, I needed that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all need to understand. You know what I'm saying? This life, this world right now, they doing all kind of witchcraft and rituals and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we got 30,000 people in here anyway. The whole world, all the celebrities, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody need to learn something that ain't got nothing to do with money sometimes. But if you learn a little bit more about spirituality and shit like that, you'll be within a context of motherfucker being able to obtain money or be able to use your money for better purposes, where you're not just developing a whole bunch of demonic energy and these weird pressures that you know you don't necessarily need to have because you got a bunch of people around you that's trying to get into a position. And a lot of times, being a celebrity, this is the position that you in, where you have to assess yourself in that energy, just if you want to keep afloat of what the fuck you got going on. And a lot of times, just by default, you end up being in the wrong place, wrong time. And it don't have to be anything negative to kill you, wrong place, wrong time. But yeah, wrong place, wrong time, because the people that was involved when you was in that wrong place, wrong time, fucked up your contract. You ain't see it at that time, or they said something that make you not see the full scenario and make you sign some bullshit or things of that. Now you're not getting what you're worth and shit. So it's all kind of scenarios that we allow ourselves to let the demonic world absorb us because we all in survival mode. And this would force us to be in competition and kill each other anyway. You ain't supposed to be killing nobody over no chain. You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to be killing nobody over no Jordan shoes. You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to be killing nobody because she got a BBL before you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real shit. You ain't supposed to be up here hating on that bitch every day because she might got a relationship and you don't. Like that, like, you know what I'm saying? So like y'all gotta like chill out as humans and like get some shadow work and some reevaluation with yourself together and things of that nature. And then therefore we won't even be having no time to judge. We'll be having time just coming together because we're trying to get attention from what we just created. So you ain't gonna be spending time in judging because you're gonna be too busy not trying to step on people's toes because you want attention from everybody. You want to come across everybody because you spending more time in a creative gift and talent. And who got creative gifts and talents that they don't want to put out to get attention from the world? That's dumb. But you just want to do your shit, only you to look at it, or only you to wear it, or only you to listen to it. That don't even, or only you to watch it. What kind of shit is that? You want to be an actor only and make scenes only for you to watch in your house? That don't even make any sense. So at some point, you know what I'm saying, as humans, we have to be careful what kind of biases we have, because we could be throwing away a whole audience or a whole connection for ourselves with other individuals that we can help each other with, just due to the fact of us being flunked out and shit with shit that don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? We killing each other and building animosity between each other about shit that don't even matter. When it's all said and done, we still having to figure out all individually alone how we gonna rub two nickels together. And some people may got more nickels than others. We still trying to figure out how we gonna rub two nickels together. So why not just start there instead of arguing about shit that motherfucker don't fucking matter? You know what I'm saying, yo punk ass religion don't matter. I'm not about to sit here and figure out, do you believe in Allah or Jesus Christ, and we both about to go get some grape juice and we both at John Eagle or something like that, or Kroger's. Ouch. That's not about to be the discussion I'm gonna have with the cashier lady or dude. Know what I'm saying? And if they tell me, oh no, they believe in Allah or they're atheists, I'm gonna go to another cashier. Like, that's the dumbest shit ever. And people who religious, y'all don't practice what y'all preach if y'all don't do that. Technically, y'all don't practice what y'all preach if y'all don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm showing you how dumb that is. That shit dumb as hell. Ouch. That's the dumbest shit ever. So if life don't work that way, you don't need to be making weird scenarios in your mind that work that way. Because that's the only time that shit leads to debates and shit like that. Is something weird in your mind and you make some of your mind to try to get crumbs off of. But in reality, two people at the grocery store ain't debating before they get some juice. See what I'm saying? So I don't know why y'all make up weird things in your mind of shit that don't matter and shit like that. So y'all have to keep that in mind. And this is why we can't come together as no form of community. Because we too busy involved in shit that don't matter. And you'll have a person come kill you or ridicule you, assassinate your character of a collection of shit that don't matter and shit like that. So instead of y'all coming together, y'all can't come together. So at some point, we have to put us in a context where, man, we have to let God get rid of all these people that's blocking that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And you have to be an anchor here for God. And you have to be just as tough as a demon. You know what I'm saying? Because when a demon try to take over, you got the power now. Because you the one creating new ways of how to do things. So a demon can't do shit but go to jail or hell anyway. Or meet tower moments. You know what I'm saying? Debilitation, isolation, not being able to accumulate. And they're going to have to sit somewhere mad alone. You know what I'm saying? And they be in that space long enough, they still go to jail or hell. You know what I'm saying? So You just gotta know what kind of time we in right now, and you have to protect yourself right now because it's not even a peaceful world. Ouch. You could be anywhere and get caught in crossfires just because somebody's mentally ill. You could be at Walmart and someone decide to have a bad day because they what they seen on the news. Because the news don't preach good news or preach bad news. And then for the most part, you have somebody that's come trying to shoot up. So it ain't even no person, no thing involved. It's just some motherfucker coming in. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is. That's why they just trying to rock me to sleep and rock people who watch me to sleep. For real. God damn it. I don't know what's going on with they goddamn shit. But I know they need to go ahead. I don't know why they motherfucking use my channel to be the example of that shit. But at the same time, yeah, you could just get caught in the motherfucking crossfires because you were led to your desires to get up one day and go to Target or Walmart or some shit like that. Then someone decides that they seen something on the news that day, so they got some type of matrix narrative in their mind. So they whole life then turned into Call of Duty, and they went live on stream and then start killing people in reality and shit like that. And then goddamn it, you got caught. So it's like this ain't even a safe world right now and shit like that. So yeah, you need protection and shit like that, and be careful just trying to do everything by your goddamn self. Because you know what I'm saying, 4 eyes is better than 2 eyes and shit like that. 6 eyes is better than 2 eyes, and it might be something you might not have caught that someone you possibly was with could have caught. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for the extra OPM. You said hell is empty and all the demons are here. This is hell. We in hell right now. We keep manifesting this shit, and we don't know how to make this a heaven. So we all in hell right now in this motherfucking shit with our bodies, our living conditions, our circumstances, what the shadow government is creating. We all in hell. You know what I'm saying? And it's based on y'all desires. That's what hell is. That's the fire. That's the fire. Desire. So you'll go through hell to try to get some money right now. You'll go through hell to try to get out of some floatness right now. You willing to go through hell for anything. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. People go through hell getting out of their insecurities. Like people just go through hell. And that's how the shit is right now. There's a whole bunch of bullshit going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, so I don't know who that is. But yeah. So that's why ain't nobody gonna be able to come. But these alignments right now, like I said, if you're a powerful spirit, just be aware. You will be attacked if you're a powerful spirit. You know what I'm saying? Spirits that like demonic spirits that got a lot of things going on in their own life. Man, they foaming out the spiritual mouth right now. So they're in fight for attention. They're in fight because it have to be inverted. Because they can't necessarily get it the regular way based upon what they have already manifested for themselves, the blockages and all the other shit. So they have to get it in other ways, but these other ways they have to get it may not necessarily support what they're trying to get. So it play out as frustration. Oh, why I can't, or why I can't this, and energy within themselves. But it get lashed out towards other people in their life. And a lot of times these individuals have to do enough shadow work to realize this might be the space that they in when they're creating scenarios about things. And they have to be careful that they're not creating too much resistance and blockage for their own self and shit like that. Ouch. I'm saying. Because sometimes we made our beds and shit like that. And you just don't want to be an individual that, you know what I'm saying, you try to force the universe in an attribute that is not like. And then you start to cast stones at the specific people, places, and things in it. And then you become an esoteric vampire or parasite that's foaming out the spiritual mouth. And you can't wait to attack. You can't wait to attack someone. You can't wait to make someone the problem of something. You can't wait. Like that, those are negative energies and things of that nature. And, you know, a lot of self-evaluation have to be done when we are in these energies. So we have to be careful of that. And with this Venus and Aries, Jupiter and Aries, it's a lot of that going on right now, more than ever and shit like that. And people are wanting to destroy other people. So we have to be careful of that. And with this Venus and Aries, Jupiter and Aries, it's a lot of that going on right now, more than ever and shit like that. And people are wanting to destroy other people. So we have to be careful of that. And with this Venus and Aries, Jupiter and Aries, it's a lot of that going on right now, more than ever and shit like that. And people are wanting to destroy other people. just get rid of people because they can't handle themselves. So they don't want to they don't want anything around them that probably holds an esoteric mirror up to them around either, and things of that nature. So people are in high volatile energies, and like I said, with the sun in Pisces and moon in Gemini, like be careful. You might got friends and things of that nature. You might need to check on them and shit like that, because this is a suicidal time too, or a time that someone may kill somebody. So you have to be careful. Like, what I'm saying, it's a real thin line between love and hate going on in the world with Aries and Venus. I mean, Venus and Aries. It's a thin line between love, Venus, and hate, Aries. So it'll be a situation right now. You might need to help someone so they don't get too far down that line. But if they are down that line already, sometimes you have to just let people be. You have to let people be. Sometimes people don't want to be helped. They have to come to conclusions themselves, and then once they do that shadow work, then they have that better day or week. Then when they fall short to their own shit again, then they may turn over again on their family and friends and shit like that. Then, like, but you have to understand, these people go through shifts and shit like that due to the fact of what they have accumulated for themselves. So don't, you know what I'm saying? I mean, make sure they ain't too negative and shit like that. Sometimes you just gotta let people be. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit! Ooh shit! You know what I'm saying? You ought to always wish well for people. But some people, you gotta let them go. They don't want to be even wished well for. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. And you like wasting seconds, minutes, and hours out of your day trying to wish these people well. These people have to go through a shift themselves so they can get themselves well to a certain degree. Or all you're gonna do is be the blame for everything that happens to them, knowing that you wasn't even around with the things that frustrate them the most, and things of that nature that make them be flunked out. So they have to learn that they're the ones giving energy to put things that they don't need to be giving energy to and stuff like that. And they will use you as the scapegoat. So that's when you become the Satan in some way, shape, or form to another individual, and you haven't even done anything. Yeah. So sometimes you have to be careful who you help too, because you might get a esoteric leech, you know what I'm saying, or a parasite that's cling on to you, and you'll be getting this weird expectation of you supposed to be doing something that you don't even know what you're supposed to be doing. And therefore, you know what I'm saying, you'll start to feel drained and not know why you're feeling drained. And then you'll start to get stones casted at you that if you don't stop it ahead of time, it'll develop like it's justified. And for the most part, if you don't stop it, then for the most part you will allow a demon to get the best of you. Then once they can't do it with you anymore, they go ahead and just do it with another individual that they can do it with and shit. So you got to keep that about